From MTN News, this is Montana This Morning.
Well, with below zero temperatures out there, we have some tips to keep you safe on the road and in your home.
I'm Joe St. George on Capitol Hill. What's the odds the expanded child tax credit comes back? Democrats and Republicans are still negotiating a possible deal before the new year. We break down the odds next.
Good morning, Southwest Montana. Happy Monday to you. It is 6:30. Just take a look at it out there. A little chilly.
The story of two communities. It's the tale of two cities, really, is what we're talking about. Charles Dickens said it best. Butte on your left, Bozeman on your right, 20 above in Butte, 13 below in Bozeman. That's kind of what we're looking at out there. That's why I've got my coat on. You've got the
I got a heater right behind me.
Furnace not working this morning when we got in here. You're going to want to make sure your furnace is working for the next couple of days, though. Take care of your pets. Make sure your car is working. In fact, I wouldn't even get in it for a couple of days. Take a look at what we're talking about out there right now. We're looking at definitely a difference east to west. 13 below in Belgrade right now, 21 above in Butte, 19 above in Ennis, 21 above in Wise River. How about that? Wind chills, though, there's a story that we're going to be talking about for the next couple of days. 25 below the feel-like temperature in Belgrade, 18 below in Dillon, 19 below in Livingston. Look at that out there. Cutbank, 32 below is the feel-like temperature. What that looks like for the end of the week, we do have some snow coming our direction. Dangerous wind chills, we'll talk about all of that. Plus a look into your Christmas. Things look better for Christmas. I'll have the details of that coming up. Thank
you very much, Chet. Bouncing off of what Chet was saying, with frigid temperatures this week, MTN's Haley Monaco has tips for you in order to keep your home safe, whether you are traveling or if you're hosting people for the holidays.
It's a simple action, like opening cabinets, that could prevent you from returning home from holiday travel to water damage from a frozen pipe.
Andy Parami has been in the water damage restoration business for 36 years.
You kind of either love this industry or you hate it.
His father first started the company Billings Carpet and Water Damage Restoration 30 years ago.
I loved it and wanted to do it full time, and so we started our own company in 1992.
Being in the business for so long, Parami has seen it all, like in John Wilson's home.
At a burst water pipe, I was only gone from my house for about 8 hours, and I came home and I couldn't believe how much damage there was.
And especially when the temperatures drop and people head out of town.
We have too many clients that every year this happens, they turn the thermostat down to 50, not realizing that inside here is 50, but they forget about those exterior walls when it's minus 20 outside.
Leading to the potential freezing of pipes. He also recommends replacing batteries in thermostats.
Most thermostats, when the battery dies, and it seems to only die when you go on vacation this time of year, and it will shut the furnace off.
Opening doors of cupboards with pipes inside.
Make sure we're getting some warm air in there.
And if you're the ones hosting people for the holidays.
Instead of 2 or 3 or 4 people at a home, now all of a sudden we have 20 people in the home. And so we'll have toilets that overflow, we'll have washing machines that break.
Parami advises you stay up to date on maintenance to avoid any issues while your home appliances may be working harder than usual. In Billings, Haley Monaco, MTN News.
Thank you, Haley. It's better to stay prepared in case of an emergency. Gallatin County Emergency Management is offering a free community notification system that notifies you with urgent information when it is happening in the community. County officials say that the system allows you to select specific locations in order to get alerts for the selected area. Emergency Management Chief Patrick Longan says, quote, people who register are more likely to receive pertinent information directly to them more quickly. For more information on how to sign up to receive messages, we will have that link on our website. And lawmakers return to Washington this week in what is expected to be their final full week of legislation before the new Congress takes over. A big part of the agenda will be seeing if a budget can actually pass to fund the government into late next year. While that may sound like it doesn't impact you, our Joe St. George explains it does, especially if a version of the expanded child tax credit is brought back for parents.
Well, if you're a football fan like me, this time of year is exciting. The college football playoffs, the NFL playoffs are on the horizon. It's a time of year where a Hail Mary pass may decide a game. Speaking of Hail Marys, here on Capitol Hill, lawmakers are trying to throw a Hail Mary too, not involving football, but involving child tax credits. Parents, you may want to listen up. Specifically, we're talking about the expanded child tax credit. You likely remember it. It existed in 2021, but when the calendar flipped to 2022, it went away over concerns by some on Capitol Hill that it may have been too generous and was causing inflation. The benefit gave $250 per child each month to qualifying parents. Parents got $300 a month per child if the child was under the age of 6. Studies show that child poverty was cut in half last year as a result. The numbers are not out yet for this year, but many expect child poverty to rise because the benefit went away. Here's where the Hail Mary comes in as lawmakers scramble to try and pass a federal budget before the new year. Democrats and Republicans are trying to see if they can reinstate that expanded child tax credit one more time. This is where things stand. There are basically 3 groups of lawmakers on Capitol Hill. Group 1 wants the old child tax credit back with no changes. Group 2 doesn't want the benefit back at all. They're concerned over costs. Group 3 wants changes to the expanded child tax credit to improve it. That group consists of Democrats and Republicans, which is why there's a slim chance this passes. One big sticking point, a work requirement. Some don't want this benefit going to Americans who aren't working. Another point of contention, income thresholds. Last time, a couple making under $150,000 qualified. Some say that's too much. All of this is expected to be decided this week, perhaps today. The new Congress takes over on January 3rd. What's the odds this happens? Well, let's just say I'm a Browns fan. This has a better chance of passing than the Browns do of making the playoffs this year, but it still has a long way to go. In Washington, I'm Joe St. George.
Thank you, Joe. Well, as we head into the holidays, cases of respiratory illness are surging, and authorities are urging people to take preventative measures. Newsy's Kat Sandoval reports.
Public health officials are suggesting a return to masks as the country grapples with 3 highly contagious respiratory illnesses: COVID-19, RSV, and the flu, the so-called triple-demic.
Actually, it makes me feel much safer when I go to be around the people, like in the crowded places like concerts or events or even the grocery stores.
New York City's health commissioner is advising residents to wear face coverings in stores, public transit, childcare facilities, and other public spaces. Officials in Washington State, Oregon, and Los Angeles are making similar recommendations.
Masks work by decreasing the amount of virus, both that come out of your mouth and spread to others, and to an extent that which comes into your mouth and nose.
LA's public health director is warning a mask mandate could be imposed if COVID cases and hospitalizations keep rising. According to the Department of Health and Human Services, 77% of the country's hospital beds are in use. In some areas, recovering at home is complicated by empty shelves at the pharmacy.
Really hard to order Tylenol, generic brand, ibuprofen, generic brand, cough syrup, especially for kids.
In addition to masking, children and the elderly who are at higher risk for severe illnesses from respiratory viruses are urged to get up to date on their vaccinations. Here in Chicago, the city health commissioner says she's particularly concerned about older residents. Dr. Allison Eduardi says only about a third of Chicagoans over 65 have gotten their COVID booster and most likely have not gotten a flu shot either. Eduardi says she's wearing a mask indoors when in a public place as a personal choice.
40 to 50% of the population that's eligible has only taken the flu vaccine. Vaccines that sit on a shelf are of no use. It's vaccines that are in people's arms.
It's been almost 3 years after COVID broke out, and health officials acknowledge that there might be some pushback to wearing that mask again. So if you're having mask fatigue, here's a tip. Try breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth 5 times before putting that mask on. Maybe a fun design will help. Especially over the holiday get-togethers, experts recommend getting tested for COVID before gatherings and wearing your mask around immunocompromised individuals. And if you are sick, stay home. Kat Sandoval, Newsy, Chicago.